Well, that wasn't my fault. I was trying to get all three of them, but oh well. What? Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna break that. Fuck. Why is it so picky sometimes? God damn it. Like, it's making the sound, so it's like, I assume I got it, but apparently not. Sometimes the light's facing up and it's like, well, now I gotta reset that. Get your bananas out of here. I'm just kind of used to like like seeing my cousin, my brother play it, where they always seem to do it flawlessly, but I just always fucking have time with the timing or whatever. Alright, these guys. There we go. My creations. But even if I disappear, my work will live on. That the right, the past, the is eternal. One? You say that only one of my creations is left? But this cannot be. Zatalurus. My thumb was really starting to fall off there. from the. That sounds funny. My thumb was really starting to fall off. Right from the control stick. Goes all the way to the basement. Of course, you have 300. Oh my fucking god. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Come here. Stop it. This is gonna take forever if you keep doing this. Oh my god. At least he's only going between these two fucking rooms. This is getting ridiculous. He's like 4 health. For the love of God. Send this. Thank you. Oh, you get an extra one. That's nice. Well done, Luigi, my boy. This time I have a special bit of information for you. Ghosts other than booze will not appear in the direction you're looking, so you'll have to sneak up on him backwards, but I bet you knew that already. Yeah, I sure did. Yamba. You can see some of the statues really look like some of the other boss ghosts. Like that looks like I don't know what her name is, but like one of the earlier ghosts. Oops. Her. So anyway, as you can see, we've gotten all the bosses. Well, besides one, but he doesn't show up in here in any way, so. The jar collector, Jarvis. He loves his antique jars, so he loves his antique jars so much that he now lives in one. He can hardly contain himself. Ha ha ha. Jokes. The dozing girl, Supia, 7 years old. What was meant to be a short nap seems to have turned into eternal rest for sweet Supia. Aw. The The Starving Artist, Vincent van Gogh. Wait a second. I'm sorry, I was just thinking of something. I'll return to the thought in a second. Despite failing to sell a single painting in 30 years, the stubborn man refuses to let his art die. You're not that old. You have other ghosts in here that are like 70-something years old. Hermit of the Darkness, Uncle Grimely. 45 years old. Adrift in the darkness, he tends to keep to himself, which suits the rest of the family just fine. The Toy Platoon Clockwork Soldiers. Question mark years old. They once belonged to a tightly wound toy collector, but now they march on their own without any winding. The Chili Climber Sir Weston, 30 years old. This strange fellow's icy adobe may be the reason he hasn't warmed up to being a ghost. But I was just thinking, Vincent van Gogh? What's different? Maybe that's another name I'm unfamiliar with, but I mentioned it before, I was watching JonTron and his Clock Tower review in quotation marks there. I think it was released back in 2014 for Halloween. And like at one point, like he's talking about a painting, and he was like, "This was actually made by Vincent van Gogh." I think that's how they pronounced it. I was like, just seeing that name, I was like, was he making a Luigi's Mansion reference, or maybe there's actually someone, I don't know, might be a name I'm not familiar with. It's probably that. It's probably based off of a real artist that I'm just not familiar with. But these lights aren't movable, are they? No, they don't look like it. My cat is just sitting in front of me, like, what's up, bud? What do you want? What does my cute little kitty want? Yeah. Well, guys, we're pretty close to the end of the game. I can pretty much say, I don't know, this might reach 20 parts, but I don't think it's going to go over 25 parts, that's for sure. Can I? Like I said, I think I may have forgot to check some of these vases that just sit in the hallway, so. It feels like it, at least. I could be wrong. Are you guys ready? Because I am, kind of. Maybe not entirely, but... Oh, you got nothing to say about the door? Like, that's fucking creepy as hell with how, like, it warps, like, it really... And that doorknob scratched up and everything. Oh. That's nice. So I guess you could like go here and be like, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. Also, look at that. That's creepy with the head right behind him. Oh my. I don't recall if my cousin got any money from this room. I always thought there wasn't any money to gain from this room. I bet Mario's just like, Luigi, save me already. You're just trying to get money. Here. Did I may have not swung this one enough. Okay, I did. I could just stare at my Mario painting for hours. It's true what they say about fine art. It takes utterly refined sensibilities to truly appreciate it. I like how the icon for who's talking and for the text is just a regular boo. There's no crown on it. The way you plead for help, Mario, I find it so satisfying. Perhaps that is merely because I remember how much trouble you've caused me in the past. Seriously though, who would actually believe that mansions get given away in contests? I talk about stupid. What do they feed you, Mario Brothers, anyway? Gullible soup? Your brother came all this way just to get turned into a painting. It's just terrific. However, this Mario painting looks lonely. I must have a Luigi painting as well. Then my gallery will truly be complete. Blah ha ha ha. I am not afraid of you, fool. Fear only that infernal Poltergeist 3000 you carry on your back, stupid machine. But I am a king among boos, I swear. I shall fear no mere house cleaning device. I must say I despise the way you shroop. Whoop, slog. Vacuumed up all my friends. Don't imagine that I'll flee. I'll fight you like a true boo. Now join your brother inside the painting. Again, I found this really fucking creepy because of the color change and then Bowser's there. As we'll find out, it's not actually Bowser, but I do think it's just a tad bit disappointing that they still kind of had to rely on Bowser to be in the game in some form, right? Like, it would have been fine if you had, like, if there was an Easter egg for him, but to have him actually be, like, basically the final boss, part of the final boss. Just because, you know, he's pretty much the boss of every Mario game, so. And yeah, we're on the rooftop. The only difference is, like, there's no ladders, no door to go through. Cool. See how well I do on this fight. That wasn't cool. Oh, fuck off. Oh, you know what I just realized? I haven't been... well, actually, no. Getting the boos have saved the game. Okay, never mind. I was like, I was gonna say, like, I haven't been saving it at all, but you say the game saves every time you catch a boo. So, there's that. Fuck. I don't know what the timing on that is. Oh, come on. I couldn't even fucking move. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just having a fucking hard time getting a good, like, being in a good position to back him up and not get destroyed. Apparently that hit me. I'm sorry. I wasn't really paying attention. What the fuck, man? Well, there's my first game over. At least it's on the final boss. Okay. I have to say, the fact that he can fucking combo you into that one, like he can, because he can eat you and then he spits you out and that does damage, and then before you can even fucking move, he can spit fire and that will damage you as well. So it's a fucking combo. Granted, in that last case, I was up against the wall, but still, that was horse shit. I don't know, it's like, I was having a hard time getting the bombs to suck up on with the vacuum. I'm trying to get some health here because I want to go into the fight with full health. Oh, apparently I missed this. That's nice. Maybe I should recheck this room real quick, since there was money in there. There's tennis rackets in here. Okay, well it might have just been that. Like I said, this, yeah, pretty much always has health. I think it does every time. So there's flowers on that table. Maybe we should get some water. Come back. I could use a momentarily break from that fight because I don't know, I was a little frustrated because like I know I just have to get the bomb and then shoot it at him, but I guess I don't realize how short the timer is for it. I mean, that's what it feels like. Part of me is a little like, maybe I missed some stuff. That wouldn't hurt to just recheck real quick. You comfortable on the floor, Smudge? You're like, I don't understand how like you can lay on the cords because there's so many cords on the floor. And you could just lay on them and be comfortable. Like, I'd be, like, even just stepping on cords on bare feet can be uncomfortable. Can I take a picture? I wanna. What time is that? It's kind of hard to tell what one's the shorthand and what one's the longhand. Is that like 2 in the morning? My brain isn't working right now. I know how to read those clocks. I just skipping a beat right now in that process. Okay, no. Doesn't seem to care. Oh hey. I don't remember all the plants were in this house, so I believe we did that most likely. Yeah. Also, I'm not wasting too much time here. I know that, any plants in here? Doesn't look like it. I definitely know we checked over here because like the ones on the balcony were like the first ones to come to mind. Okay, let's save.